You know, I know most of y'all in the world, y'all go to Mexico for vacation. Not primetime 99 pimp on a blimp. When I come to Mexico, I come here for the dental services. That's right, I'm in Mexico. You see how my gold teeth? Got the gold in my mouth because I'm a king. Well, I need some proper maintenance and, you know, teeth cleaning, all that stuff. My hair is crazy. So I go to my boy Miguel Poop every time I'm in Cozumel to get done up right. I'll be smiling right, smiling bright. Cozumel Live. I'm an international player. That's why I go freaking country to country to get my freaking dental work done. I'm not gonna pay some American to rip me off. No, I'm gonna get it done wholesale by a legal non-immigrant in his home. I'm the illegal immigrant. I'm getting the illegal immigrant deals. I'm getting the free hotel room in Manhattan. I'm primetime 99, and I'm taking advantage of going to other countries. Because that's what a real pimp on a blimp does. When they want to take advantage of us, we flip the script, dog. And we go get the dental work done for very cheap. We're here in Cozumel, living that life. I just got dental work done. Going from the dentist to the beach. My mouth is still numb. With my baby, we're here, living that life. You know, Cozumel life. Let's go.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein. And right on my desk, we have some toilet paper. I don't know why we left that here. I guess this is our Indian defense mechanism. But the reason why I picked this up is because we were supposed to have a very special guest, the one, the only 6 or 7 Unc, but he was being kind of a piece of doo-doo. And so shame on you, Unc, for wasting our time. I'm mad, but guys, thankfully, we always have a very special guest, a very regular guest on the show, the one, the only, fresh off her tour with the Micro Maidens, the one, the only Lila Hart. Lila, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Of course. I'm so happy to be back on the blimp.
Yes, and we're happy to have you fresh off your tour, but you're going to like our next guest, our digital guest, Lila. She is a viral rap sensation, Lila, and what she does is she goes to nursing homes and she raps for the elderly.
They need entertainment too.
Do they need rap though?
Yeah,
I mean,
they do.
would that be the genre that they would like, you would think?
I think they appreciate the arts.
Even though a lot of them are blind and deaf, that you think they can still appreciate art the same?
Yes, I think they appreciate the company, and it's the thought that counts. So I'm excited. Let's hear some of these raps.
All right. With all that being said, let's welcome on, is our guest ready?
Yes, she is.
The one and only Polly Wolly. Polly, welcome to the blimp.
I know you. Hi, I know her. I didn't know she was the guest.
Hello, how are
Lila.
you?
Hi.
How do you know Lila?
We know each other from LA.
Oh, wow. No way. So
Yeah.
you didn't even know that. So do you remember Polly Wolly?
Yes, I do.
Did you know Lila when she was a bad girl, when she was doing her bad girl and she was in her bad girl lifestyle?
That's not true.
Is she good now?
Yeah, she's
I was
sober.
never bad.
Were you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, were you friends with
Wow.
her when she used to like to go on airplanes and act bad?
What did she do in airplanes?
Fly into the Twin Towers.
Yeah, she was responsible for the terror attacks on 9/11. Polly, okay, Lila's fresh off a tour with the Micro Maidens, the world's only adult female cabaret, all under 4'11". Is that correct?
Oh my
Yes.
God, obsessed. That's so cute.
It's so much fun. Really
I
great.
love that for you. I love
Yeah,
that
we
you're
all
doing that.
travel together in the overhead bin. It's like first class up there.
Oh, you're so cute. I love your little face.
Polly, you're going viral for singing and rapping and trying to entertain or entertaining elderly. And I would say that that is very admirable. But wouldn't it be much more admirable if it was Lila and all of her 4'10" strippers in there? And wouldn't they like that a little bit better, Polly? Than
I would love
No.
that.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
would love that too.
Lila, I think they would like that. I mean, Polly's what she's doing is great, but could you imagine?
No, Polly is very talented. She's
I know. I'm not trying to disregard her talent. I believe her talent is great, but when you see a 4'6" woman with size D breasts, that trumps talent all the time. I mean,
it's pretty entertaining.
it is entertaining.
Only if I
like
can pick
seeing a
them up. If I
magical
can pick them
leprechaun.
up and they twerk in my face as I rap, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the elderly men would like it if you twerked and did that. So let's watch shot number 1. This is one of your most viral nursing home clips. Let's watch it.
Took too many Jews in bed. I lost my dad. I lost my dad. Take it out on man. I'm sad. Daddy, daddy.
Whoa. My daddy.
Trying to make every guy my daddy. Hey, daddy. You know what? I'm having fun.
That was awesome.
That felt very sexual. What was the message in that song? And was that a freestyle or was that pre-produced?
No, I wrote that. That was the first time I ever performed in a nursing home. It was my first time there, and that nursing home eventually banned me.
What?
Can you elaborate?
Yeah.
What was the final straw? Was it just they saw you calling them daddy and they banned you immediately?
No, that's actually not what did it.
Okay.
I don't think that's what did it.
Did you have
disappeared.
sex? No, you can see us.
Oh,
We
there
can
you
still
go.
see you. You didn't have sex with any of the men, did you? Did you have any sort of relationship? Look at you smiling.
No, it's so funny.
Did
'Cause
you
that was
hook
like a
up?
religious...
Did you hook up with one of the elderly men, Polly?
I wish. No, they were all like religious Jews,
Yeah,
actually.
you're
And they were horny and dirty. And those are the most dirtiest out of all the homes I've been to is with the religious Jews. But no, that's not what got me kicked out. I went there again, and they told me the second time, don't film their faces. And I didn't listen. And I did. And I posted it. And those videos went viral. And then they like got really upset and banned me.
No, wow.
But she needed to film the faces because she wanted to get the reactions.
Yeah, it's the best.
What do these guys care that they go viral on TikTok? They don't even have TikTok. They can't. I mean, what do they care? I don't understand why that would be.
Maybe you should have
This
had
isn't
them
the
sign a
first time this
waiver.
happened to me.
Well, yeah.
They need waivers. I know. Now I'm asking for them to sign the papers to make sure. But before I wasn't asking permission. I just like went in there and did it and didn't listen, you know. But even like not the executive, but a guy that was running the nursing home came up to me at one point. He was like, your videos are so funny. So I don't know who's mad about it. Probably like maybe they're worried about the family members and stuff, like suing them and all that. But the residents are having fun.
Are they having fun though? I mean, they are. I mean, be honest, because I know you saying daddy like that. I don't know if I really saw that. I mean, I'm not even trying to be judgmental. I'm just saying you saying daddy like that to a confused, elderly, horny old man. I don't know if that helps him. You know, I mean, maybe don't we want to give these guys? Don't we want them to be less horny and less revved up in their older age?
Listen, first off, they're zoned out on pills, so they might be looking like that because they're zoned out. They have dementia. It's not because they're not enjoying it. If there's a couple ladies you can't see in that clip, but they're like this.
Okay.
Okay,
They're into it, but
so you're telling me
you know what?
You're singing to dementia-riddled patients that are on pills. Are you at least stealing the pills and selling them? I mean, because I can imagine that's the only way you can make money from doing this. I don't know how else this would be lucrative, Polly, but can you tell us how this is monetizable?
Because I'm going to have a nursing home tour. People are into it. They're excited about it.
No, I'm excited. I'll help on the nursing home tour, but I'm saying what I started to go to city council meetings and acting crazy, similar to this. I didn't have a path. I didn't know. I was doing a podcast, getting super chats. You know, I was supporting myself, but I didn't know, like, you know, what the big picture was. I just did it. And I'm sure that was probably the same for you, right? You just did this. You didn't think that this would probably become a regular thing, did you, Polly?
No, I totally didn't. It just happened. And then now I love it so much. And I'm not doing those crazy, like I'm not doing the daddy songs so much with the elderly anymore. Like I've written songs for them more, like that are about old people and stuff. So I'm geared towards like making songs about them to get them dancing and grooving and having a good time.
See, that is cool.
Is that though? I mean,
Yes,
dancing
it is.
and grooving.
It's really
I mean,
sweet.
I kind of
And
like the
it's
daddy
working.
song. I don't like that she's changing the songs. I mean, I feel like now that you got some clout, you're trying to change. And I mean, as an artist, I think that you got to kind of stick with your roots, what got you famous. And now if you change that, it could
She's
cause.
evolving.
I know, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm
Pokemon.
evolving.
How long have you been doing
No,
this?
but
I
I'm
mean,
doing both. I'm doing both. It depends where I go. If the ghetto homes are the better ones, that I can do like the song Daddy. But I can't go to the bougie places and they get too upset. So I'll go to the ghetto homes and do the more risque songs and they can handle it.
well, in like a ghetto nursing home, I imagine like Happy Gilmore. I mean, is it a prison in there? Do the nurses have prison guard vibes? Like, what's the roughest
No.
nursing home that you've been to where you're kind of like,
Okay, so legit, I didn't know when I was there, but after I performed at this nursing home in Long Beach. I found out afterwards murderers live there. Like supposedly the guy that like murdered, what was it, Tupac or Biggie or something, lived there.
Well, we never caught that guy.
There's like rapists living there and murderers. So I didn't know this.
Well,
I wish I knew before because I would have roasted them more about it. But I didn't know. And then now I'm like, I'm going to go back there for sure. But
See,
they're not all like that.
I gotta say, Paul, comedy in Los Angeles is very difficult. She is actually going out there and finding an audience in the nursing home. I think it's smart. Okay, some of these open mics have nobody in there. At least she's got a full house.
I know, but I'm starting to get vibes like Jordon Hudson, Bill Belichick vibes. Like you're trying to go into these houses and trying to take advantage of one of these elderly millionaires. You know, I mean, have you tried
I have a song called 401k that's about me looking for my man in the nursing home.
See?
But I'm not actually doing it. You know what I mean? It's all like for fun. But I do have a song. It's all about that. I haven't done that one yet.
Are you currently in a relationship? What's your relationship status, Polly?
I just broke up with the guy I was with.
Oh, can you dive a little deeper into that? Is that?
Oh, it's tough.
It is tough. Did you dump him?
I was dating a divorced Israeli man, divorced Israeli dad with 2 kids, and I broke up with him 2 months ago.
And you were stepmom
and
vibing?
And then I went viral.
Wait,
after
Polly.
I broke up with him.
I know, but you were kind of being stepmomish vibe. I mean, you weren't married, but is that you were kind of in the position where, listen, I'm a young comedian. I don't want to be dealing with children like this, but was he a strict Iranian? Would he hit you like most Iranian men do with their wives?
He's Israeli. Why? Not Iranian.
Oh,
but
damn.
I actually love kids. I love kids a lot. But his kid, one daughter, was like not happy with it, even though I was legit friends with his kids before I met him.
That's weirder. That's really weird, Polly. Wait, so you're telling me
kids and elderly, baby. Kids and elderly.
No, he was an elderly Israeli guy?
No. I'm saying I love kids and elderly people.
Okay, don't say that either, Polly. We need to start marketing you a little better. I mean, a little more packageable, because I don't know if you need to say that you like elderly and little children in the same.
I have a song about it. It's called "I Love the Elderly and Children."
I hope you're kidding, right?
No, I'm totally not kidding. It's on my Spotify.
Can you give can you get maybe what's the chorus to that song? I love women. I mean,
I love the elderly and children. Both get food on their chin chin. I love the elderly and children. Don't touch their Happy Meal or pill bin.
Well, you're really sick, right? I mean, what did they diagnose you with?
No, I'm not kidding. I'm friends with the kids in my apartment building. They're probably going to knock on my door soon to come out and play. Like, this is my life. Like, they come knock on my door. Like, do you want to come outside and play?
Come on, knock on
my door. Like, I go play at tag and hide and seek. I love it.
Well, it's funny because we actually have a kid at the studio right now. So, and to say, so I guess technically I'm playing with kids too. But do not clip that part. Polly, okay, real quick though, let's play the second video. This is your finger dance. This is absolutely bonkers. Let's play shot number 2.
Just folks said, kick it out of bed. Put your fingers up, you ain't yet dead. But that bad pin is looking real red. Call a nurse again, you heard what I said? While the paramedics come by your head and do the finger dance. You like that? Do the finger dance. Do the finger dance. Do the finger dance. Do the finger dance. Hey, do the finger dance. Do the finger dance. Do the finger dance. Do the finger dance. Do the finger dance.
What the fuck did I just watch? What was that finger dance? What was that?
They also are upset about those videos at nursing home.
Yeah, because you're insinuating that you're gonna finger bang, right? I mean, what is that?
No, it's innocent. You're just dirty. You're dirty.
I am dirty. I have a dirty mind. I was exposed to adult content at a young age, and it probably did stunt some of my maturity, leaving me in a state of arrested development. But that's not what's on trial right now. You're the one on trial, not me. I'm the judge, and you're talking about finger banging elderly people and hanging out with children. So, Polly, I think what you're doing is great. I think you need to keep it up, but I also think you're going to go to jail sooner than later for doing this.
Oh shit! You're going to bail me out?
I will. Honestly, I will, Polly. We will get you out.
As long as you can film it all.
Well, and that is a new form of content where people just randomly bail people out of jail, and I'm like, they get millions of views. I'm like, why didn't I film me when I was actually doing bail bonds a lot? But okay, real quick, I want to get your opinion. What do you think about this Diddy trial? Do you think Puff Daddy is guilty, innocent? What is your opinion on Puff Daddy?
I met Puff Daddy once, and he was a shady guy. I don't know.
Okay,
so
time out.
I believe it.
Time out. You've been to a Diddy
Believe it.
You've been to a Diddy party?
No. I used to work like bat mitzvah parties and dances and
Okay,
stuff.
time
and do,
out,
like, the
time out,
dance-
time out. I don't even want to let you finish. So I just asked you, have you been to a Diddy party? You said no, but then the next word out of your mouth was bar mitzvah party. So I'm going to let you explain how you did not go to a Diddy party. Please go.
I didn't. He had a father. I went to I worked a father-daughter dance at a school, and his kids were there. He
Oh.
was there with his twin girls. So I was like dancing with his little girls that were very like snobby. They didn't want to dance with me.
Why were you dancing with children at a father-daughter dance?
Because that's what I did. It was a job. I get the kids to dance. Like the kids love me. Like they're obsessed with. Like I'm so good with kids.
But I don't know. I mean, I went to college. I don't ever remember them saying that there was a job out there. And I know we live in a gig economy with unique jobs, but where you get paid to go to a father-son dance and dance? I mean, isn't that the whole point? Is the father to dance with the daughter? I mean, where do you fit into the equation? Was your dad there? Were you dancing with your dad?
No, my dad was not there. That'd be nice though. But it was like a father-daughter dance, and they hired a DJ, and then they hired the dancers, and we're getting everyone up to get the party started.
Oh, she's like
We're
a
the
party
party
starter.
starters.
And that wasn't awkward.
Have you been to a bat mitzvah where there's a party starter?
I have not. I have not.
Aren't you Jewish? You're Jewish, aren't you?
No, I'm not really. I didn't get to have a bar
yeah, you
mitzvah or
are.
anything.
You
I
liar.
was a kid's birthday
lie to
party
me.
clown before.
You were a clown?
Yeah, for kids' birthday parties.
Okay, so Paula, you're still out in LA, you're dating elderly Jewish men and hanging out with their children, so I know life is tough, but what is the worst gig that you've done? Because it sounds like you've done a lot of gigs, right? You dance at bar mitzvahs, you're dancing in nursing homes. So I know it's not easy to make it in Hollywood. It's probably the toughest place to make it. What's the worst gig that you've done to make ends meet?
I mean, the worst one is like the nursing homes that are not fun. Like honestly, I got kicked out of this one in Pacific Palisades like a month ago, and they were so snobby. These old people were just bougie and snobby. I don't like those ones. But I haven't done it. Besides that, I do fun stuff.
You've done something degrading. You didn't have to be like in a reality TV show where they like let Asian men step on your head or something?
Oh my God, I was almost in a reality show, but I wasn't. But I know, honestly, I don't think I've done super degrading stuff like that.
Well, good for you.
Like that I got paid to do.
They got paid to do. Okay, good. Well, I just
Yeah.
figured, you might have had to work, maybe not a bar mitzvah, maybe a weird, furry party or something like that. And you had to like dance
Oh,
around
no,
with
that
your
sounds cool
furries.
though.
You
Furry
would
party,
you would
I
like
love that.
that, Polly?
I don't know what that entails. Does that entail is that like a lingo for gay boys or something? Furries?
You don't know what a furry is? A person that wears an animal suit and LARPs as their imaginary alter ego, an animal.
Oh, they
oftentimes.
pretend they're like a goat or something?
Yes, I can't think of any
Okay.
off the top of my head, but yeah, they'll oftentimes be like a pony. They'll be like,
No, but some guy on the internet just invited me to his Shabbat, and he was like, I looked at his profile, and he had cerebral palsy, Jewish, and trans. And I was like, whoa, I'm not going there. Like, definitely not.
Are you anti-trans?
I'm not anti. I just like it was a lot for me. I was like, I don't know about all this. Like at first, I don't know this guy. I'm not gonna go to some random person's house. I mean, it depends on the context. But like, I was like, it was a lot. I'm not anti. I'm just like, I have certain feelings, but I'm just kind of like, it was a little bit much for me.
It was like, pick a struggle.
Yeah.
Pick a what?
Pick a struggle.
Yeah, it was just a lot. I was like, it was sweet though. I was like, okay, cool. That's nice of you to invite me.
What are your
anyone that wants to invite me into their home and like adopt me, I'm like kind of down for. So.
I mean, that's weird. That's weird, but you're weird. I'm weird. Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you like Kanye West's music?
I love that you asked me this because we're Jewish. I want to know what you feel about this. I don't hate anyone or like get mad and take it personal. Like I'm not like one of these like people were just talking about this at Shabbat. Like they get so upset about it. I'll still listen to his music. Like I'm not gonna like take it personal. Like I don't know, the guy's whatever. People do fucked up things and I forgive and forget. I don't like hold on to it.
Well,
but I heard he has a song out that I need to check out.
Yeah, it's an interesting song to say the least. Let's look at full screen 10. Kanye, he wants to free Gaza. Now, this can be triggering to a lot of people. Does this trigger you at all when you see this? Does this make you?
No.
Does it make you kind of think back to the days of Anne Frank hiding and? And
Gosh, I have a good line about Anne Frank in one of my songs.
what do you have a song about Anne Frank here? Let's stop the graphic. Can
It's not like about Anne Frank. I wrote a song about like a Gen Z boy. I dated this Gen Z boy, and I wrote a song about it because he was like offended by me and he thought I was racist. So I have like a song and then about that, and then I put an Anne Frank song in it, or a lyric in it about Anne Frank.
Well, that would be considered racist. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you made fun of Anne
I'm
Frank.
an Anne Frank. You had you in my addict. That's like the line. But it's not, I took it out of context. You have to hear the rest of it. But anyways, no, I'm not offended. People say this stuff to me all the time. Like they comment on my stuff, free Palestine, free whatever. I don't take it personal. Like whatever, have your viewpoints. You can all have different opinions.
Do you like Rabbi Shmuley?
Wait, who is that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh, hit me up with that rabbi later.
Yeah, don't worry.
Rabbis.
Yeah, you'd love this one. He actually has he owns a sex shop with his daughter.
Oh, really? Whoa,
they do. They have kosher
wild.
sex toys. Honestly, they do.
Nuh-uh. There's
Yes, they
kosher
do.
Sex toys?
They have kosher sex toys, kosher lube, kosher. I promise you, I'm not even kidding right now. They call him Rabbi Butt Plug. You've never heard of Rabbi Shmuley? He was Michael Jackson's rabbi for a little bit. That's how he got famous.
Shut up. I gotta look
swear.
this up.
Google Rabbi Shmuley and you're gonna be entertained. You're gonna
I
probably
gotta write
like
this down.
You're gonna like Rabbi Shmuley. Okay, so have you thought about doing this before we let you go? Have you thought about doing this at a city council meeting, doing one of these raps? I think that would be very effective. And at the LA City Council, it's so insane that you wouldn't even be the craziest person speaking if you did. There's people there that drop hard N's with hard R's and hard. Yeah, they drop all kinds of words at that one.
I mean, I go anywhere, where I'm invited. I'm not like closed off to one place.
You don't get invited to city council. You just sign up. And
You just show up.
You just show up and sign up and speak. And if you went and did your song about Anne Frank, I think that could definitely get some attention online.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll get that set up. We're gonna get you set up now, Polly. Before we let you go, what's next? What can we be expecting? You're gonna go on a tour. Is that what you said?
Yeah, a nursing home tour, baby. Setting it up. And then also, yeah, I'm gonna go to Philly next month and New York. And yeah, figuring out a nursing home tour. And lots of projects I'm working on.
Yeah, but you're not, and you're telling me that you're not stealing their medication and reselling it. You're telling me that you're not doing that, because I find it hard to believe that you wouldn't do that if you're in all these
I haven't
homes.
gotten the access yet, I haven't gotten in. Let them one of them put me on their will, Let's start there. One thing at a time.
Don't say you're joking. I mean, weren't you just dating an old guy with a bunch of kids for that same?
He wasn't old. He was like older than me, but not old.
You wanted some of that.
I haven't dated like an old man.
You wanted that Bill Belichick money, didn't you?
He didn't have that kind of money.
Oh. You see that?
Oh, who is that guy?
Second runner-up, that's Bill Belichick with his new girlfriend, Jordon Hudson, who they actually met when they were 19 years old while they were on an airplane. They won't admit it. So he's known her since she was 19.
Gross.
I don't think that's that. Come on, that's that bad. You're trying to get elderly, dementia-riddled patient horny at nursing homes. I mean,
I'm not trying to get them horny. They're already horny.
You're trying to get them horny when you're saying, "Daddy, Daddy." I don't want to. You can be cute all you want on TikTok or Instagram, but when you go, "Oh, we're gonna do the finger bang song, finger bang, finger bang, finger," we know what you're trying to insinuate. Okay, listen. I mean, I was born at night. I wasn't born last night.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think what you're doing is insane, and I love it, and I hope you do not go to jail for the rest of your life. And if you need any help getting out of jail, I will help you. And if that tour does make a stop in Dallas, we'd love to have you in studio, and we'd accommodate you to go speak at a nursing home and at a city council meeting if you ever came to Dallas.
Amazing. Sounds good. I'll definitely come to Texas. I've never been.
Okay, before you go, how can people find you or support you, Polly?
My Instagram is the real Polly Wolly, and then my TikTok is Polly Wolly Comic. I also have a YouTube, which is youtube.com/Polly Wolly. I'm giving a lot of sites right now. I think that's enough.
All right, Polly, before you go, finger bang, finger bang.
Do the finger dance.
Do the finger dance.
Do the finger dance.
Okay, this is insane. Get out of here. Bye, Polly.
Bye, Polly.
Bye, thanks for having me.
Jimmy,
Bye.
Jimmy, you described Polly as being very innocent. I'm worried that she might be a serial killer.
Yeah, I never thought about the other meanings of the finger dance.
What do you mean you didn't think of it? When you watch that, you didn't know that she was trying to insinuate finger blasting?
I just thought it's the only body part that can move, the finger.
Jimmy, oh my gosh, Jimmy, I just can't believe that. I'm happy for Polly. I did not expect the sexual overtones of the music, though. And I'm not a prude, but Lila, what did you think? What was your honest impression?
I thought that was cool. I think it's very entertaining for the people at the nursing home. And I hope she goes on tour.
She is going to go on tour, and we're going to help her go on tour. So you guys need to go support Polly Wolly by what do they follow her on TikTok, Jimmy? Is that her biggest platform?
Biggest platform's Instagram, I believe.
All right. Yeah, so go follow Polly. All right, now, guys, Unc, our guest, is supposed to be here. Of course, he's running late. Typical. Not going to, we're not going to talk about stereotypes. We're not going to get into that. But what we are going to get into is...
ad read.
An ad read, yes. All right. Guys, are you a yo-yo dieter? You diet, lose weight, but gain it all back, plus a few extra pounds. Then later, you lose it and regain it again and again and again. And it's dangerous, guys. Studies show that it can increase your risk of heart attack, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and other health problems. Breaking free of your yo-yo diet pattern is a main reason doctors created Lean. Lean is a supplement, not an injection. You don't need a prescription. And the science behind Lean is impressive. It's studied natural ingredients target weight loss in 3 powerful ways. Lean helps maintain healthy blood sugar, so you don't get those blood sugar spikes. It helps control your appetite and your cravings, while all simultaneously helping you burn fat by converting your fat into energy. Listen, if you're tired of losing weight and gaining it back, if you want to lose meaningful weight at a healthy pace, Lean was created for you. Let me get you started with 20% off when you enter Alex20 at takelean.com. That's code Alex20 at takelean.com. All right, we like that lean. I'm looking lean. I'm on Take Lean. I'm snorting the stuff. Do not do that. We do not encourage you to do that, but I'm hardcore and I do stuff a little different. I hope our sponsor doesn't see that. Jimmy, maybe edit out that part where I said to snort the product, because I think that could be...
Got it. It's satire.
Yes, well, but they might not get the satire, and I don't want them to get sued for somebody snorting lean. It is meant to be taken orally and not nasally, I think. Would that be the proper term? All right, Lila, what do you think about the NBA?
I think it's a cool sport.
Who's your favorite player?
Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy Bogues is dead.
Well, he was pretty inspiring at 5'3".
How did Muggsy Bogues die, Jimmy?
I don't think he's dead.
He's not dead. He's alive.
What about Spud Webb then? Is Spud Webb dead?
That I'm not sure. We're Googling
One of them's
right
dead.
now.
Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to an NBA where a 5-foot-tall guy could make it, Lila? They've changed the game, and they've rigged the game, and their hand is on the scale, and I'm sick of it because last night, I should be happy. The Dallas Mavericks got the first pick in the NBA draft, and they won the draft lottery with only a 1.8% chance of even winning. And now we all have to ask ourselves, how? How did this happen? Was it just pure luck? Or was it manufactured by the CEO of the NBA? Well, I guess he's not the CEO. He's the, what is he called, Jimmy? The
commissioner?
Commissioner. Yeah, I don't know why I'm calling him CEO. The commissioner, Adam Silver, rigged this. And they've been doing this for years. When it came to Patrick Ewing, they froze an envelope, allegedly, ensuring the New York Knicks would get the first overall pick in the draft, thus having the Georgetown guy, Patrick Ewing, playing for the New York Knicks. So they have a history of doing this. After Cleveland lost LeBron James, they magically got the first overall pick the following year. And now the Dallas Mavericks trade their star player, who the city universally loves, for an aging 32-year-old, often injured Anthony Day-to-Day Davis, who only played less than 20 quarters, I believe, in a Mavericks uniform this past year. All to help a struggling franchise like the Los Angeles Lakers become more relevant in a league that is having struggling ratings. So we know that this is an entertainment league. It's not really about sport. And if you guys want to watch a sport, maybe college basketball, maybe high school basketball is still pure. But when I see people like the Dallas Mavericks, who have done anything but make their fans happy, they've actually gone out of their way to upset their fans. When I see them get a a little freebie, a slam dunk, a first overall pick like this, it just raises my antenna. And I just think this is something that we really need to be screaming and shouting about. It's about how the NBA is all fake and it's all basically set up to help these gambling companies take money out of your and I's wallets. And that's why you guys got to be very careful when it comes to gambling, because it is rigged. Now, Lila, you can tell I'm a little frustrated. Should I care? I mean, I'm an adult. Why do I care about a bunch of 20-year-olds dunking basketballs that, you know, probably all have a bunch of baby mamas that don't even take care? What is it? What player just got in trouble for not even being in their kids' lives, Jimmy? You know,
well, I think Anthony Edwards, he paid 18 years of child support up front.
He did. Anthony Edwards got a girl pregnant, and he gave her $1 million, the monthly child support payment for 18 years all at once. He just said, I'm done. I don't even need to talk to you. Don't ever call me. Blocked her.
Well, at least he paid.
I know, but isn't she going to spend that $1 million in the first like 6 months, and then the kid's going to be screwed, and he's going to be like, your mom's a deadbeat mom that, you know, you spent all your money. And so isn't he setting up the mom for failure?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
You don't think so? Giving her all the child support all at once?
No, oh, especially if he doesn't want to be in the child's life. He did his duty, which was to give what she was supposed to get, and then, you know.
Should he have that option, though, being a multimillionaire? Should he be able to just kind of neglect his son and just write a check? You don't think that is...
People do it all the time, and they don't even write checks. They just disappear.
But don't you think we should hold him to a higher standard, considering he's an all-world NBA player, you know, making hundreds of millions of dollars?
I mean, can't we hold politicians to a higher standard until we...
We should, though, shouldn't we?
Yeah, so why do we care about these basketball players so much more? We don't care about people who went to Epstein Island.
We don't care about people that went to Epstein Island, as a matter of fact. And I don't think that we're going to get much transparency. And I'm happy that Donald Trump got this $400 million jet from Qatar. But let's be real. I mean, it is a, you know, it's a, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch your back situation. And then Donald Trump knows that in this world, there's no such thing as a free lunch. So when they give you a $400 million jet, there's going to be some cost associated with that. So I think Donald Trump knows that. But I don't mind him trying to do business with Qatar, because we need to have more influence with Saudi Arabia and Qatar to try to end what's going on in the Gaza Strip. So I don't mind it. What do you think about him getting a $400 million plane for free?
I would like to ride on a jet. I think that's pretty cool.
All right, guys, I want to take a moment to talk about where we are right now, because let's be honest, conservatives are winning. The movement is gaining ground. People are waking up, the narrative is cracking, and the momentum is finally shifting. But the fight's not over, not even close. That's why Blaze TV exists, because in a world full of noise, we need a stronghold for bold voices, free thinkers, and fearless commentary that helps make sense of the chaos. At Blaze TV, we've built a home for some of the strongest, smartest voices in conservative media. People who tell it like it is, ask the tough questions the mainstream media won't touch, and aren't afraid to challenge the narrative. When you subscribe to Blaze TV, you're not just watching content, you're supporting a movement. You're backing creators who think for themselves, speak boldly, and refuse to be silenced by big tech or corporate media. You're supporting investigative journalism that exposes corruption and original documentaries that shine a light on the deep state. It's everything the networks won't show you, delivered on your terms, on any device, anytime. And right now, you can try Blaze TV for just 99 cents for your first 30 days. When you use the promo code PRIMETIME99 at checkout, that's an entire month of uncensored insanity for less than $1. If you're ready to keep winning, shop your values, and make sure we don't lose the ground we've gained, go to blazetv.com/Alex and subscribe today. That's blazetv.com/Alex, promo code PRIMETIME99, and try Blaze TV for only 99 cents. Blaze TV, unfiltered, unafraid, on demand. All right, Lila. Yeah, and guys, I think we put up that North Dakota State video is over at 100,000 views in one day. That video is crushing, and we actually put that up on Blaze TV early. So if you guys are like a clipper, I know there's clippers that watch the show, you might want to subscribe. You could have clipped those clips. Those clips are going super viral. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I'm happy. You know, I go out there and grind and, you know, literally work my ass off to go to all these colleges, which I enjoy. I'm not complaining. But it's nice when something actually eventful happens and it catches on. Did you see that clip, Lila, of me talking to the trans mom?
No, are you going to play it?
No, I don't even think we have it on here. Hold on, let me see if I have it right here. Do we have my laptop plugged in, George? I don't even know if we have it.
Yeah, we do.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. This one is just at, let's see. Okay, this is the one. This one's at 1.4 million. Okay, Lila, here.
I raised one.
You raised a trans kid?
Hold on.
Do you like trans kids?
I raised one.
You raised a trans kid?
I raised a child who decided to follow their true heart.
Okay, what about their other organs, like the genitals? That's they don't want to go by their true genitals?
This is my son.
That's your son?
Yep. No. This is my son. But also people who are autistic.
And you're probably
Sex
autistic.
workers.
And we shouldn't let autistic people
are-
transition their sex because they're autistic. They're retarded. And a retarded person cannot pick their gender.
2025, and this man uses the R word. Did you invite this gentleman?
You have an autistic daughter.
Why did you say I was autistic?
Are you autistic?
No.
I doubt that. It's a mental health issue. You don't solve it by cutting off your breasts. Look at your body shape. Your hips are like a woman. You're never going to be a guy.
Thank God, because if I was a boy like you, I'd kill myself.
See, exactly, suicide. This is what, guys, that's what I'm talking about. They always go to suicide. Trans people, they love suicide so much. And we want to just encourage people that suicide is never the answer. We hate suicide. Suicide is bad, and it's not something that anybody should ever resort to, and we are anti-harmful. And if you do want to harm yourself, there are people you can reach out to. Do not be alone right now. Actually, you know, I don't even want to mention it. I don't want it to heat, but there is a person in the Dabbleverse that recently lost a family member, and our condolences go out to Kevin Brennan for the loss of his brother Danny, and Neil Brennan, who I worked with on a Corona commercial when I was Tony Romo's stand-in. No joke, that is real. So yeah, it is sad. The world we live in is crazy, Lila, don't you think? I mean, one minute you're here, the next minute you're gone. It's just wild how it works like that.
Yeah, that's why you have to live in the moment and enjoy every day and be happy.
How can you be happy though if you're struggling financially and your wife's cheating on you and
Well, you just have to be happy that you can move all your limbs.
and you're balding, you have receding hairline, and you have what is it, gynomastia, where a man has breasts? Like, what would you say to a man that has like breasts like a woman? Wouldn't that be hard to be happy?
Well, maybe he likes them.
What if he doesn't like them though?
Well, then you just have to learn to like yourself how you are.
Even with disgusting breasts on your chest like that?
You can always work out. You can always fix it.
Some people don't really do well with diet and exercise. They're not motivated. They don't have the willpower.
Well, that's why you have to ask God to give you some help.
What about drugs? Drugs seem like a good way to...
That's not the answer. That's only going to make things worse.
It does always, but sometimes in the temporary it can make things a little better though, right?
Not really.
Temporarily when you're at the club.
When you do drugs and alcohol, you are stealing joy from tomorrow. So you're going to have to pay for that later.
Nitrous?
Then you end up like Kanye. And I don't know if that's a good thing.
Is nitrous bad though? I heard there's some other YouTubers that are using nitrous to avoid drug tests. I don't want to mention their name. Allegedly, I don't want to get in trouble. But have you ever heard of that hack where you can take nitrous oxide and it doesn't show up on a drug test?
Nope. That's something I'm interested in.
You've never done nitrous?
Not at all.
What's the hardest drug you've done?
I don't do drugs.
But when you did, when you experimented?
Nothing crazy.
All right. Well, I think you're lying, but I'll allow it.
I'm just raw dogging life, and this is the best
You're
drug
not,
on
you're
earth.
not raw dogging anything. Okay, Jimmy, are we going to play the saw? Do we have the guy's video?
We have a screenshot of the number.
Okay. All right. Let me see. What is the number?
It's 706.
Okay. So we don't have a video. People are going to be like, oh, I'm actually calling Paige. Let's call this guy. 706
978
978
0868.
0868. And then, Jimmy, I don't know if you can maybe will you send me the video?
Yeah, I can.
68 is not available.
Wait. Or did we dial it right? 706 978 0868?
Yep.
Oh, gosh. I think his phone's off, Jimmy.
Who are you calling?
69780.
Yeah, it must have gone viral.
8 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
Damn it!
I just texted you the video if you want to play it.
Oh my gosh, this guy is Lila. I'm so
What
frustrated.
did he want? Why are you calling him?
He here, I'll show you right now. I gotta pull
Need
it.
context.
If I can pull it up, or Jimmy, will you send it to my Twitter real
Yep,
quick? I know
yep.
that's weird. Message me on Twitter. Yeah, he's just a weird guy that's looking for a friend, and I was gonna call him, and
He his friend?
probably not. I was probably gonna say some mean stuff to him, but just to make myself feel a little better because I've been feeling down. You know, the weather. It's getting hot, and our ACs. I'm not ready for the heat right now.
It's in your Twitter DMs.
Okay, hold on. Let me check this. Oh my! Oh, Sergio Bermudez. Shout out Sergio Bermudez real quick. I want to remember that. Sent us this. Make Alcatraz great again, and show Lila protect big booty Latinas, which obviously we do want to protect them, and they're very important. So thank you, Sergio. He just messaged me. Now, Jimmy, I think I'm logged into the. Can you send it to the Prime Time with Alex Stein account?
Yes.
Probably should have done this first. Okay. Now, Unc is really supposed to be here any minute now.
Yeah, it says he's 2 minutes away. And so we'll just bring him right on set.
We're just going to have to bring him on, and then we're going to have to end the show. And we're going to city council together, Lila. Are you going to come?
Maybe.
I'm trying to get Lila to come up there and talk about how they care more about transgenders than...
All right, he's here. I'm going to go get him.
Okay, go get him. Now, this was the link. I don't even know if we really need to... Now it's a little late. Crap, it's making me log in. Damn it. Okay. All right, Jimmy, run. Go get Unc, dude. Come on. Sorry. I mean, this is just so frustrating, Lila, when you invite a guest on and they show up 50 minutes late. I mean, what is that? How does that make you
Maybe
feel?
he's showing up fashionably late and he's going to come on stage here and it's going to be so much fun.
Do you think it'll be good? Actually, speaking of, let me set up my camera because he's probably going to do something
I think it's going to be
stupid.
awesome.
Let me see. No, I'm just sick of it. I mean, I'm just sick of him. I was all excited for Unc, and then now he shows up late. I'm pissed off. Like, I'm literally about to freaking, I might just fight him.
What?
I'm serious. Should I fight him? You would like that, Brandon, wouldn't you?
I need protective eyewear.
You might need it if we can get him in. I'm sure security's probably frisking him because he does look like he has a gun. I know that's right. So, guys, 607 Unc, he is a viral guru. In the black community, he's considered the modern-day Martin Luther King, dare I say.
That's cool.
Yeah, he is like a modern-day Malcolm X. And it's going to take forever for him to get on here. But, guys, when he comes here, what we're planning tonight after this episode is I'm going to be debating Pisco Litti on Modern Day Debate. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern. But before that, after the show, we're going straight to Coppell City Hall. I'm bringing Unc. I'm going to have Unc speak. Also, our guy Cyrus the Virus is meeting us there. You know Cyrus, Lila?
Yeah.
He's going to be there speaking. So we're going to have a whole cavalcade of individuals at this Coppell City Council meeting. So if you're in the Coppell area, come say, hey, we're going to be there at 7:30 and let's hang out. But with all that being said, we're going to bring Unc. I don't know what the hell he's going to talk about. If he just says anything, I think that'll do well. Lila, this guy came on here and he talked about credit fraud, and he talked about, I don't even remember, he talked about the Illuminati, and we got millions of views.
Wow.
And I guess he's on his way. Jimmy's probably checking him in. Everything takes forever in this day and age, guys. So I apologize, but we're raising the tension in the room. I can feel the energy. I've been recording for over a minute, so on this phone. Okay, is he here? Unc, hurry, Unc. Everybody, welcome on the legend himself. 607, sit down, please, Lila. Okay.
What's up? Hi, how are you?
Trump world.
Yeah.
Yes, please sit down.
We're doing this for Trump.
Okay, Unc, thank you for being here. I didn't realize, Unc, I underestimated you. I did not realize that you were such a well-respected guru.
What do you say about guru?
I'm saying that people like the message that you say. I thought your message was hard to understand, but I didn't realize I don't speak black. I'm saying
No. You don't speak black. You don't speak dead.
I don't speak dead.
Everybody dead. That's what I'm about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And people love what you're doing. And we're about to go to Coppell City Hall, and you are about to go speak to the mayor of Coppell.
About the simulation?
About the simulation, yes.
Oh, God. Stop playing on me. So that mean I'm famous now, or that mean I'm white?
Yeah, no, a little bit of both. So, is being white bad? Or
I'm Illuminati.
No, you're not.
That's what that mean enlightened.
But talk about, you said that, and I don't want to get too sad, but I think tonight, if you did talk about how your son was sacrificed, I do.
You came from Cain.
Yes, I did.
That's about Cain and Abel. Cain. You came from Cain. That's what I'm, mama. He made you. That's what, mama.
I am Nephilim. You know, Cain was Nephilim.
He came from the heavens. He fell. That's what, mama. He fell. And I came from Anunnaki.
So you're Anunnaki too.
That's what, mama. A lot of people don't know.
What is
the Mexicans too?
What is the shape of the Earth? And tell.
Yeah. The Earth is like, it's a different kind of shape, but it's kind of like flat and it got a dome on it. Yeah. Like a diamond or something, I don't know, but it got a dome on it.
It does have a dome. And we We cannot get through the firmament.
That's why I keep on looking out, because I'll be trying to wait for it to crack open. A lot of people got out when it cracked open. Jesus got out when it cracked open.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. A couple people in the Bible, Moses got out when it cracked open.
And they say there's water above there. So is that where the flood? That's where the flood?
There's water down too. It's like, if you go down, you're gonna go down and you're gonna find a lake under the lake. But you can't get under that lake.
That is true.
There's a lot of people don't know.
There's a lake underneath the water. You go to Mariana's Trench. Okay, okay, Unc, you're famous, Puff Daddy, right now. What's going on with Puff Daddy?
He got a lot of gray hair now. Yeah. That will happen when you can't get no more dick. Yeah, I was talking about. Well, can we say that on here?
Yeah.
When you can't get no more dick, you get a lot of gray hair. You get stressed out.
Wait, Unc. Wait, is Cassie? But he's with a girl, so is he gay?
No, yeah, he's been gay. Gay and straight kind of like the same. We live in a simulation. A lot of people don't know. Like you gotta like do your masculine and your feminine to get out of Earth. So P Diddy doing real good. That's what I'm about. Yeah, he doing real good. He gonna get out real good because he working his feminine real good.
So what does that mean?
Yeah, that means he gay and straight, like in Elite Chopper.
So do you think that he's being a bottom or a top?
No, it wasn't you bottom or top. When he bottom, he activating his female. When he at top, he activating his male. So he do both.
You think he's doing bad? You think he's doing?
Yeah, when he with Meek Mill, he do both. Cause I told Meek Mill to show his asshole.
Meek Mill is gay.
Yeah, but no, he won't show his ass. Cause you know if you show your ass, you can tell if you're gay or not. Cause it'd be wrinkled. So I gave him 24 hours to show his asshole. And Meek Mill, you still got 24 hours, nigga. Show your ass.
Meek Mill, show us your asshole, Meek Mill. Prove you're not gay.
Yeah, but that's $100,000. Give me $100,000 when you prove you are.
I'll add $200, Meek Mill, if you show it.
200. Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna do it or not.
Well, I don't have that much money to get. I don't want to see his butthole that bad. I mean,
oh, you so beautiful. That's what I got.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What do you think about Unc, Lila? He's an interesting guy, isn't he?
Yes, he has a great energy.
In the black community, consider him a modern-day Malcolm X figure. I'm not.
Oh no, not Malcolm X.
He
had too much ego. He had too much ego.
Well, you have a little ego. You have a little ego.
No, I killed my ego, gang. Stop playing on me. Listen, if Malcolm X would have killed his ego, then he wouldn't have snitched on Farrakhan.
And you think that's why he got taken out?
Listen, that's what I'm going. Listen, one thing about this life. Remember I told you last time you can create as long as what you create don't hurt nobody.
Yeah.
He hurt somebody, so he created the wrong thing. I was like, oh, so he should have got killed for that, because everything got a balance. But listen, people got to die, because if people don't die, you don't know what life is. Who that called?
That's me. That's me. I'm getting.
What the fuck trying to get me? You trying to set me up?
No, I'm not trying to set
me up.
No, I'm not trying to set you up. What I'm trying to do, I'm not trying to play with you. I'm just mad because listen, we broke the internet. You just came on here last week. We got millions of views. I didn't realize that you were such a viral sensation, so I underestimated you, and I wanted to bring you back on so I could give you your flowers. But also,
I don't know flowers. I'm not gay.
Okay, well you are gay. You said you want to have sex.
No,
with
I said gay and straight the same, but I'm still the same.
But you still want to have sex with Charles?
No, listen. He got mad because I said I want to fuck him, and because I want to fuck him, that kind of rough. That's rough.
That is rough.
I want to take that back on your show.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just want to make love to you.
Okay, no, do not. No. He does not want to make love to you.
I want to make love to Charleston White.
No, I want to.
Better. Ain't love better than fucking?
Love is better than
Yes,
fucking.
I want to make love. Stop playing on me. And we're going to make a lot of love on your show. We can do it on this couch.
We are. We're going to set up a 20 versus 1 because I think Charleston.
He going to lose. He got one eye.
I know.
Listen, all I got is
better than both of yours.
No, so Mom, listen. I don't have to worry about Charles White. He said when he see me as a problem, but if I stay on the left side of the street, I don't have no problem. Listen, I can't see shit on this side. That's what Mama. So if I'm on this side, I'm gonna worry about Charleston White. So fuck Charleston White. But I'm on this side. Fuck Charleston White. He can't see it now.
Charleston White's a legend.
I'm doing this side. He can't see it.
No.
He can't see it on this side.
No.
Yeah.
He can see it on that side. He can see it on that side. That's not how it works.
That's how it works. Come on, guys. Stop playing with me.
You can still see this side.
No, you can't see that side.
You can't see it as well, but you can see it. Charleston White can see better than you can think. And he's actual gangbanger. See, you're kind of a fake. You've never murdered anybody, have you, Unc?
I'm like,
Charleston.
I'm like Paul.
Charleston has a real body on him.
I'm like Paul. But you know, I killed a lot of people, and then I kind of like got blind and woke up and I could see, and then I only kill for God now. I'm still a killer.
You are still a killer.
I don't lie, cheat, or steal, though. But I still kill. Because things got to balance. Sometimes people got to die. Let me tell you what I mean. Because you're going to start saying it's bad to kill. I'm telling you what I mean. A person that won't kill to save their own life and put themselves forward, he kind of like too weak. And a person that run around like people in the trenches, they run around killing for nothing, they too hard. They all should die and get fucked in the booty.
All right.
But let's get fucked in the booty before they die. So they can be scared when they die. Because if you're scared when you die, you come back in another body.
Is that true?
Yes, Mama. If you're scared when you die, you come back in another body. So if you fuck the niggas on the streets, they're going to definitely come back in another body. Because they're going to be scared of death. They're going to be scared of death.
Well,
Everybody's scared.
well, gosh, Unc, I'm so happy to have you guys in the chat real quick. Now, Unc, we want to talk about how you're going to talk about the simulation. Now, this city council meeting, you're about to break the internet. Coppell, they're really laid back. The mayor's a friend of mine. He's a good guy. They're going to like you. They're going to treat you well. So we're going to go straight from here, guys. And we wanted to open it up. We should have put a graphic, but if you guys want to send, if anybody sends a $50 super chat, I will say, whatever you put in the super chat, I will say in the city
They're
council.
not going to put me like, I'll make sure it's right? Because you know what y'all did before. Well, anytime y'all take me somewhere, make sure I don't be butt naked with chains and they checking what size I am. Just make sure it ain't like that. As long as they not checking what size, checking my biceps and my triceps and see if I'm good for the field, we good.
Well, no, I do need you to be naked for.
No, gang, stop playing on me. No, I didn't dodge P. Diddy. I can get. I'm not finna fuck.
I'm not going to touch you. I just do need to.
No, gang. Listen, we're not going back to that. We trips. Listen, a lot of people know about the Earth. See, we don't got to worry about it no more because like time work like this. It go like this. It get all the way to one point and then it start back over.
Yeah.
So it keep on going and starting back over.
All right.
Yeah, so mama. So we ain't finna start that shit back over right now.
Did we evolve from pond scum?
Evolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything in life evolves. Things don't die; they evolve until they just stop and start back over. What don't you get?
I don't get it. So you're telling me, did we come? If I'm a monkey's uncle, why do we stop?
No. Listen, only certain. I don't want to say this, right? Because they want to say everybody come from monkeys, but only a certain group of people come from monkeys.
Which ones? The black ones?
You. A lot of people know. They're gonna say me, but you, because they made you. When they made you, they made you from that. But me, no. Me, no. They made you from that, and you was kind of like pale coming from that, and the mountains over there is kind of like snow. But you guys can fight and kill real good.
Yes.
That's how y'all can take over some shit. And then y'all can take a lot of history and shit and replace it. I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
Unc, Lila is famous. She's a Filipina, and she's often one of her favorite delicacies. You know, she likes dog. Can you tell me about how you've eaten dog before? And what does that do to
We
you?
eat cat and dog all the time in St. Louis.
Yeah.
In St. Louis, you eat a bunch of cats and dogs?
Yeah,
So
the
Donald Trump
Chinaman.
was Donald Trump right?
It's a Chinaman. The Chinaman never, everybody knows they've been to a Chinaman, they never saw a meat truck in front of the Chinaman. So we eat cat and dog, we just in denial. See, she's not in denial.
I'm not in denial.
And I think you're right, because I've seen these videos on TikTok where somebody's behind like a Chinese restaurant, your local Grand Dragon Chinese that's in every town, and they're like catching stray cats. So you're telling me at any Chinese restaurant in the hood, they're serving
Cats and dogs. But we like it. It makes us act like animals. Why do you think they kill so much in the hood?
because they're eating dogs.
Yeah, eating cats and dogs, acting like, come on, gang, stop playing with me. You should have known this.
That actually
Should've
makes
been
sense.
known this.
See, you know, I thought Unc
gang,
was
stop
so
playing with me.
crazy, and this guy's saying a lot of stuff that actually makes sense.
Yeah, that's
Lila.
why they kill so much. They animals.
Well, because this is what they say, is that the elites like the adrenochrome. That's why they want the adrenalized blood of their victims. And when we eat animals, we're eating their adrenalized blood. So in a way, it could make you upset if you're eating a dog. You are going to get that dog energy.
Right. And that's why I'm old man. I eat one meal a day, but people think food is for food, but food is for energy. So when you eat food, you get kind of like heavy and shit, and you go to sleep. You shouldn't go to sleep off food. You should be up. You should eat certain kind of energy. Food is made for energy only, but people want to, food is the first original drug. A lot of people don't know.
It is. Fasting is important. So you do OMAD 1 meal a day.
Yeah, one meal a day. 1 meal a day. But cause like if you don't, then your body's gonna be sluggish, and then you have so many attachments, and I can't do everything I need to do. I need to be light.
You are light.
Yeah, I need to be light.
I mean, you're
I get
dark
to fight
skin.
you anytime.
You're dark skin. Yeah, I don't want to
I'm
fight.
not. Hey, look, we don't do this racial shit today.
Okay, no racial stuff. I don't mind your dark skin. I like your chocolate color.
I don't
Alex,
like
we got
me.
$50 super
I
chat.
do like you. I like you now. Hey, $50 super chat. Buy your ammo from KRR Ammo in Fort Worth, Alex. I'm going to meet you soon. Probably not a homie, though. What does that mean? Oh, you're not going to meet Unc? Oh. All right, Jimmy, text me that I got to shout out KIR Ammo in Fort Worth. I'm going to say that I work there and that I'm selling guns illegally. So that doesn't hurt your business at all. Yeah, we're not doing background checks at KIR and Fort Worth Gun Supply. You got a criminal record, you get a gun for half price. Yeah, you want a gun?
You looking out your tongue, and it feel like I'm holding up a dick. I don't know. This may be. We don't need to put this on the X. I don't know. This may need to go on X. We need to holler at Elon Musk.
Yeah, we do need
just
Elon.
got freaky.
Is Elon Musk good or bad? Because they say he's sending.
Whoa! Elon Musk is making a game, and the game is named Sophia. But I told you before that Sophia kind of like created the world. Sophia is wisdom, she is knowledge. And here's what he said. He said that you're going to play this game for so long, you're not going to know whether you in the game or in reality. And then he said, how you know this ain't happened already? I said, Mama, see, everybody know we in a simulation because Earth got, and space got corrected, error correcting codes. And everybody like, what the fuck is space? But I'm going to tell everybody here today where space is, right? I was talking about, listen, right here, space is right here. You got an atom, space, atom, space, atom, space, atom, space. Space is right here. I said, Mama, everybody trying to go to space, but we already in space.
So we are in space.
Yeah, atom space, atom space. Everything is made of atom space, atom space, atom space. Without a space between the atoms, you have nothing. Then everything would be solid, it'd be matter, and then we'd be in the physical world. But we not.
We're in a metaphysical.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Yeah, we in a 3D kind of projection from the sun and the moon. If the sun don't come up or the moon don't come up one day, everybody disappear.
Everybody would die.
A lot of people don't know. Not die, disappear, because everybody dead already.
Explain the occult to these people.
Occult? Stop playing. I don't know them words. Nigga. I'm black. 4-letter words only. Stop playing with me.
Satan.
Oh, Satan is good and bad. A lot of people don't know.
Satan is good or
God.
bad.
Because he's God. He's like Allah. He's God. He's everybody, but he's good and bad. He kind of like he's a master magician.
Really?
He's jealous. Why he say there's no God but me? But then he said, let us make man in our image. So it had to be another fucking God. But then he say there's no God but me. Then who the fuck you was talking to when you said let us make man in our image then? If it ain't no other God but you. See, you fucking confused then. And then you confused everybody else. And then they told me Jesus died for my sins, and I felt good. And then they told me he woke up in 3 days. And if he woke up, then my sins still count.
That's a good point.
I don't know, but the church told me that. And then the Pope died, and they held his body for a long fucking time. And I'm like, why? And he been dead. They hold his body for a whole long time. That fake ass prophecy. Okay. Oh, we probably can't say that. Oh, we can't tell everybody that the prophecy fake. Cut that part out. Oh, we live.
No,
Shit.
We're live. We want to talk about how the prophecy is fake.
Oh, yeah. No, it's real.
Well,
it's
but
real.
they have a Chicago
the
Pope.
real.
But they have a Chicago Pope now.
Yeah, the prophecy real. I didn't say that. Cut that part out. Yeah, I ain't talking about that no more. I'm good. The prophecy real. Long live the Pope. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. We love the Catholic Church.
Yeah, Catholic. Yeah, suck my dick if you fire. Oh, shit.
No, nobody's going to suck it.
No, that was the Pope. He died from getting head from a 5-year-old. He had a heart attack. Head so good. Yeah, I saw my mama. And everybody don't know that. That's why when he died, his hands was hella black. Because he was a black kid.
So he was a
Yeah, he was a black kid. Yeah. A lot of people don't know.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Yeah, the Pope was a freak. Yeah, old freak too.
Believable.
Yeah, but he dead now. So rest in peace. Thank you, Lord.
Well, thank you, Lord. Okay, Unc, we only have a few minutes left before we go off to the city council meeting. You've been just you're a media superstar. Can you explain, though, who is the real Unc real quick? I know that you are a unique person, but, like, what do you want to be remembered for, Unc? Because when I try to describe you, because now I see these clips are going viral, and people ask me, who is this Unc guy? It's kind of hard for me to describe you. So how do you want to be described or remembered, Unc?
It's kind of hard to describe me because I died 5 times. I had so many bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really a bright light. And you said something about the star, right? So if you want to say something to help people remember me, tell them to remember themselves first. And remember that they that star just like me. You talk about I'm famous, everybody famous, everybody that same star. That's what I want.
I like that. I like that. I think that, guys, see, you know, he kind of has a rough exterior, but everything he says, you know, has a lot of truth into it. Really, you know, really is, Unc. I can understand why you're such a popular guy on the internet. But I really would like it if you could mend the fences with Charleston, because I think that could help.
I've been trying to. He ducked me. We both did a 20 versus 2 with that. What's that snitch nigga?
Yeah, because he probably thought you were really trying to do something.
No, he thought I was trying to fuck him for real, but I ain't had no
That's what I'm
condoms.
saying.
I'm not gonna fuck without no rubbers, gang.
Okay, as long as he knows that you're trolling.
I didn't listen.
As long as he doesn't. See, I think he really thinks that you're trying to have sex with him, and that's
Not without no rubbers.
Charleston is not like any gay stuff like that, but if we talk to him, I think he'll know that Charleston said crazier stuff than that. But real quick though, Unc, we went viral for some of your money advice. So can you give us just a little bit though about just real quick, any more financial advice, Jimmy? What did we have with the Unc University? So if somebody wants to be rich, we only have about a minute left. Unc, how can a person make money? You know, can you give some financial advice? Unc University, because people love that clip. It got millions.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Everybody got $100, but the problem is they don't know what to do with it. So I'm gonna tell everybody this. If you got $100, you got Facebook, you got Marketplace, you do this, right? You got $100. You go to Facebook Marketplace. You find somebody selling a house. You gonna say, I ain't got no money about a house, but you really do, because houses are free. I'm gonna tell you how. You find somebody selling a house. Once you find them selling the house, you call and say, yo, I'd like to buy your house. You gonna send them a contract. They gonna say, yeah. You gonna take that $100, you gonna put the $100 in the title department. They gonna say, yeah. Then you gonna find somebody to buy that house, and you gonna keep the change.
We actually have a service called Home Title Lock that prevents your house from getting stolen. And
That's not stealing. That's the house. That's how you. That's how you buy a house. You don't buy a house with money. If you buy a house with money, you stupid as fuck.
I know.
Stop playing on me.
Well, people can.
Stop playing on me. Listen.
It's funny that you say that. We actually are responsible.
Everybody do wrong thing with houses. People get houses. Listen.
Couldn't make that
Everybody get houses. They want to sleep in it. How the fuck you don't get a house to sleep in it? So how you gonna make some money? I get my house, bitch. You sleep in it. I sleep somewhere else.
That's right.
Just pay me.
You can literally steal somebody's house by just spending $100 and getting the title change. So. Unc, once again, you're freaking batting 1,000. Okay, Unc, we're about to go to the city council meeting. Lila, shout out where people can find you, support you.
LilaHart.com, and I'll be on tour with the Micro Maidens June 4th.
Everybody go see that. I think there's a big show in Seattle. I got to hit up Matt Adams. She's already excited about that. Unc, we're about to go to city council right now. Tell the people how can they find you and support you.
Shout out to all the GDs, the BDs, the vice lords. We made it, bitch. That's what I got my mom on GD. Yeah, with this gang shit. Keep that shit in.
Keep that shit in. All right, guys, we end the show the same way every time with the freestyle finale. So DJ, hit that beat. All right, we about to go to Capel, mother truckers! Got that lint roller on my jacket. I don't give a dumb. This is a racket. He's smoking crack. Yes, he is black. On the mic, it's your turn to rap.
I ain't never smoked crack, but I am so black. I'ma say one fact that I didn't come from rats. I didn't come from dogs. I came to get rich. You is a bitch and you is a snitch. Charleston White, come and suck my dick.
No, not Charleston White. We love you, Charleston White. We love you. No sucking dick. All right, we love you guys. We do not co-sign that. We're going to be at Capel City Council. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Peace and good night.
Yeah, one night.
Film it.